Welcome to today's edition of the show podcast.
Ryan Murphy said in a statement that he and fellow Glee creators Brad Falchuk and Ian Brennan are still committed to creating a college fund for Naya Rivera's son Josie. Ryan Murphy is hitting back at claims that he didn't live up to promises he made about supporting Naya Rivera's family following the star's tragic death. Naya's father, George Rivera, posted several tweets on Tuesday suggesting that Murphy did not reach out to the family and has not followed up on his commitment to providing a college fund for Naya's son Josie. Responding to a fan's tweet from July about Murphy's joint statement with fellow Glee creators Brad Falchuk and Ian Brennan on Naya's death, George wrote Tuesday, "Everyone needs to know what Ryan Murphy really did. Or didn't do. I'm about to blow up this story. And make sure he knows that I know." In another tweet on Tuesday, George continued, "When you are part of the Hollywood elite, some people treat others as they are less than. Vocalize a good game, but it's as shallow as the sets on stage that they create. Promises made in public, only to fade with time and excuses. Even in an unexplainable tragedy. Broken promises. Fake outrage. Hollow gestures. No phone call," he wrote in a third tweet. Another fan asked, "Did they never open the trust fund for Josie? OMG. To which George responded, "Haha." About an hour later, Murphy responded to the claims, stating that he, Falchuk, and Brennan are still committed to creating the college fund. "Myself, Brad Falchuk, and Ian Brennan have committed to create a college fund for Naya Rivera's child Josie through the Naya Rivera Estate Trust," he wrote. "We have been in repeated conversations with the appropriate executors of her estate." When reached by People for comment, a representative for Murphy provided the same statement. Naya rented a pontoon boat with Josie at the Southern California lake on July 8. When the boat became overdue for return after its 3-hour rental, the staff at Lake Piru found the vessel at the north side of the lake with the star's sleeping son aboard. Rivera's body was found 5 days later. Her cause of death was ruled as drowning and the manner of death was determined to be an accident. Authorities believe Rivera died saving Josie. Following confirmation the actress had died in the boating accident, Murphy, Falchuk, and Brennan expressed their sadness in a joint statement. "We are heartbroken over the loss of our friend Naya Rivera. Naya wasn't a series regular when we cast her on Glee. She didn't have more than a few lines in the pilot. But it didn't take more than an episode or two for us to realize that we had lucked into finding one of the most talented, special stars we would ever have the pleasure of working with," the trio wrote in a statement at the time. "Naya could act, she could dance, and she could sing. Could she ever sing? She could nail a joke as well as she could crush you with an emotional scene. She could move between being scary tough and deeply vulnerable with ease. She was a joy to write for, a joy to direct, and a joy to be around. She was warm and caring and fiercely protective of the rest of the cast. She was tough and demanding. She was fun. She was kind. She was generous," they added, in part. "There were ups and downs during the wonderful and stressful years we spent making Glee. We disagreed, we fought, we made up, then we fought some more, and then we made up again. The kinds of things that happen in a family. Naya was more than just an actor on our show, she was our friend." They concluded, "Our hearts go out to her family, especially her mom Yolanda, who was big part of the Glee family, and her son Josie. The three of us are currently in the process of creating a college fund for the beautiful son Naya loved most of all." After her death, many of Naya's Glee co-stars mourned the loss on social media. Several of them also gathered at the lake where she drowned to honor her. "The messages are going to trickle out. But you're still here with me. And am not done remembering your legacy," Naya's good friend and co-star Heather Morris wrote on Instagram alongside a sweet photo of the pals smiling widely with their heads touching. Morris remembered how Rivera always made her feel good, writing, "You would tell me, you look so skinny, every time you saw me, and it made me giggle / I loved it, and when I told you how it made me feel. You said, well, I'd always like to hear that I look skinny, so I make sure to make others feel good like that."